Okay, let's go to task B. Anyone can begin.
I would like to start the discussion by saying that peer influence is the most important factors which contribute to good performance in examinations. This is because no man is an island, and all of us, no matter which age group we are in, we need friends. So I believe that peer influence can make us to be a successful people, because for a person who having examinations, I believe that we are teenage. And teenage is the people who are most easily being influenced by something, whether it's something good or something bad. And for the teenage, they are easily absorb a new thing efficiently, and they couldn't differentiate whether a thing is good things or bad things. So peer influence can make that, give a lot of help for them. If they have a team of good friends which can score flying colors, and I believe that if they have this kind of friends, they will keep improve himself or herself so that he can be in a same group and wouldn't be eliminated. Any comment, friends?
Yes, I see your point in it. As a peer influence is one of the factors contribute to a good performance in examination. But I think that, in my opinion, I think that experienced teacher is the most important factor which contribute to a good performance in examination. As you go to school, if you don't have an experienced teacher to talk you in class, you might get lost or cannot get anything from the teacher. If a teacher is a newly teacher out from the university, he or she will be taught based on the syllabus given, and he will don't have the idea and the trend of the exam. And if an experienced teacher, he will be taught like more than 20 years, he will be know the trend of the exam, and he will be exam oriented teaching you, and he will be give a lot of notes, and he will know the latest format and the information of the exam, and he will guide you to score well and pass with the exam with flying colors. What's your opinion, candidate D?
I see your points, candidate C, but I think that self-discipline is the most important factor which contributes to good performance in examination. Self-discipline means you can control yourself in whether in your emotion or your physical activities. Therefore, in order to have a good self-discipline, you can make a timetable and stick with the timetable and do not do any other thing beside activities written in the timetables. And besides, a self-disciplined person can be more independent. For example, in academic, a self-disciplined people won't copy answer from the others, and you can control emotion good, and you know how to cope with stress, and you can help in help in enhancing the performance in examination. What's your opinion, candidate B?
I agree with you, candidate C, but sorry, candidate A and C, I do not agree, because I think that self-discipline is important, because like candidate A said that peer influence is important because we will follow their step by study hard so that we can follow their step. But if the person didn't have self-discipline, he have the heart to do so but didn't have any action, it was useless. And candidate C say that experienced teachers will give a lot of information of us, the latest information. If we didn't have self-discipline, we didn't focus in the class, and we also will get nothing also in the class. What do you guys think?
Yes, you might be right. Self-discipline is one of the factors of affecting your grade fact. But although you have a self-discipline, everyone have it. But if you don't have a strong mindset, you might be gone wrong sometime. And if you don't have a good teacher in the class, you cannot get a good explanation from you. Although you have a self-good discipline. So I think that experienced teacher is the most important factor which contribute to a good performance in examination. What's your opinion, candidate A?
I still stand my point that peer influence is the most important factor. This is because I believe that if we have a group of good friends, they are the ones who are able to guide us so that we wouldn't lose and we are able to do so. We wouldn't give up easily when we are facing some of the problems, because our friends, they are the ones who are able and who are willing to give us some advice and encourage us whenever we're facing problems, and they wouldn't abandon us. And I believe that experienced teachers is not the most important factor, because no matter the teacher how experienced or how good he or she are, if you doesn't wanted or doesn't being influenced or you doesn't willing to accept whatever he or she taught, I believe that you wouldn't improve at any subjects. Any comments?
Sorry, Candice, I see your points, but after listening to Candice, I think that experienced teachers also play an important role in enhancing performance in examination. I think that if your teacher do not have enough experience, he or she will just assume you read all the topics and just will show some slide to you. And experienced teacher can help you to understand the topic better, and he will know how the question will be asked during the examination, and he is able to spot the question, and a good experienced teacher will guide you to a correct path rather than guiding you into a negative activities. So any comments?
I partially agree with Candice and candidate D by saying that the experienced teachers is the most important factor. But I also think that the parental support is the most important factor because the parents is the one who gives us financial support. We need money to go to school, we need money to go for tuitions. Experienced teacher, because the timetable is not, the school timetable is not arranged by us, it's arranged by the school authorities, so we can't choose the experienced teachers to teach us. If we can't get the experienced teachers in the school, we can also get from the tuition center. So parental support to give money to us to go for the tuition center is very important. What do you guys think?
Relating to candidate B, I think that parental support is one of the most important factors which contribute to the good performance. Because parents are giving us financial support, and they're giving us support to going to tuition classes, extra classes, and they're giving us the chances to go to school. And they're sending us every day by transport, and we don't need to cycle or walk to school by sweating. And they also give us the financial support on buying the research book, exercise books, and they also brought us might be laptop or desktop to and provide us Wi-Fi to surf the internet to get the latest information. And what do you think?
After listening to candidate B and C, I strongly agree that parent support is the main factor in determining good performance. This is because parents is the one who grow us up. Without parents, we couldn't be in this world. And if our parents wouldn't carry out their own responsibility, I can say that it will bring a lot of negative effects, and it will mainly influence the children. Because the children wouldn't have a good role model to be taught, and the children will do some things negative, involve themselves in some negative cases such as randomisms in order to attract their family attractions. Because nowadays, most of the parents, they are busy in their working and they have no time to take care of their children. So this causes their children when their children facing a lot of problems, they wouldn't know because they have no time to communicate with their children. So I believe that this is the most important factors. Any comments, friends?
Okay, sorry, Candice, A, B, and C, I still stand on my point that experienced teachers is the most important factor which contribute to performance in examination. As Candice B said before, if I cannot get a good experienced teacher in my timetable, I can ask for help during the recess time and also in the tuition center. And I think that sending us to school is parent duty, and after sending us to school, it is our own to enhance our own academic performance.
That's why I say so that the parents is the most important, that they need to send us to school first, just so we can get an experienced teachers. So this is the most important that experienced teachers. And you also touched the point that we need to go to the tuition center. Tuition center also need to pay fees, and we also need the help from my parents.
I think that time is up and we couldn't come to a conclusion. Thanks for the cooperation during the discussions. Let's end the topics. Thanks.